5 men have been sentenced to a total of 93 years in prison for the murder of Bubacar Jabbie Dukureh, a 17-year-old boy from Walthamstow. The group had been driving through rival gang territory when they randomly selected Bubacar and stabbed him to death on his front doorstep. The murder has left Bubacar's family devastated. Samuel Bartley, Jamal Dakissaga-Benitez, Alfie Ferguson, and Kaiyan Decordova, who were all 19 or 20 years old at the time of the murder, were found guilty of murder in an earlier trial. Makai, who was 15 at the time of the murder, was not part of their trial because he had been taken abroad by his family. However, he was later arrested and found guilty of murder as well. Alfie Ferguson was sentenced to 22 years imprisonment, Kaiyan Decordova was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment, Samuel Bartley was sentenced to 19 years imprisonment, and Jamal Benitez was sentenced to 17 years imprisonment. Makai, who was now 18, was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. Detective Chief Inspector Dave Wellams, who led the investigation, stated that the defendants had set out that night with the intention to cause someone serious harm. They did not have a specific target in mind but saw Bubacar and chose him as their victim. The investigation was aided by crucial CCTV footage, which showed the group leaving the nearby Priory Court estate at around 8:45 p.m. in the direction of the murder scene before being picked up by a taxi after they returned at around 9:10 p.m. Further CCTV and phone inquiries led to the identification of Ferguson, Decordova, Bartley, Benitez, and Makai as the key suspects. In victim impact statements, Bubacar's devastated parents and siblings described him as a loving, friendly, popular, quiet young man. His mother Aja Dukureh said the vile killers had not only taken Bubacar's life but ruined that of his family by their evil barbaric acts. She said, "We hope and pray justice for Baba will prevail. Our sincere condolences and heartfelt sympathies go out to the family and loved ones of Bubacar Jabbie Dukureh."